Alright, so Triple H just came on TV and announced that Tough Enough is going to have another season. So, said to send in why we think we're tough enough. Back in August, August 3rd, actually, I was diagnosed with Guillain Barré syndrome. Guillain Barré is when your immune system attacks your nervous system, basically eating around the barrier around your nerves, leaving you paralyzed in some cases. Unfortunately, mine, I was left paralyzed, and it actually attacked my respiratory system. Left me with a trach, as you can see, my beautiful scar. Um, Left me in a bed, unable to move. They told me, it's going to take at least a year. Forget everything, forget all your plans, anything you had going on. It's not happening. Forget about it. So that doesn't really work with me. I didn't really see laying around in a bed for a year while people took care of me and all that. I did spend a month in the hospital, on the ventilator, paralyzed, unable to do anything. They had to sedate me most of the time. But after a month, they moved me to a rehabilitation hospital, and they said, you'll be here for 12 weeks. They said, we're going to teach you how to walk step by step. When you leave here, you'll probably use a walker or use a wheelchair for, most getting around, stuff like that. Again, not me. So the first day, I met my therapist, and she said, we're going to work on lifting your feet, stuff like that. And I said, I have a better idea. I said, why don't you take me over to this hallway? And I said, you're going to help me stand up. And I said, and we're going to walk to that door. She tried to tell me, look, everybody wants to, jump right into things and try to get back, but the reality is, blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, take me over there. So she took me, and, she promised me that she would give me 110% if I gave her 110% every day. So Gina stood me up, walked me to, or stood me up out of the chair and prepared me to walk. Just standing there. This first time I had stood in a month. I have no power in my legs whatsoever. Had lost a total of 52 pounds. Went from 209 pounds to 157. It was rough. But I had the determination. I wasn't going to lay around. I wasn't going to be what they said I was going to be. I made it down the hall to the door. It took every ounce of anything I've ever pulled out of myself to do that. They brought the wheelchair to me. I sat down, and that was the end of our day's work. The next day, I made it to the door, and they said, we'll go get the wheelchair. And I said, no. I said, I'm going to walk back to the wheelchair. Sure enough, I made it back, and 2 weeks turned into 13 days. On day 13, I walked out on my own power without a walker, without a wheelchair, without anything. I walked out, made it to the car, and went home. Since then, like I said, that was August 3rd. January 8th, I began paramedic school. Again, something doctors said absolutely not for a year, blah, blah, blah. We take midterms in 2 weeks. I've made it through, I've written calls, and I've actually been able to save somebody's life in that short amount of time. We had a call, we went out, and we were able to, bring somebody back. They went into cardiac arrest, and we got that person back, and thankfully that person is okay today. So when you ask, why are you tough enough? What makes you tough enough? I don't think it gets much tougher than that. Everybody can run around the ring. Everybody can, say, oh, I'm going to lift this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. Have your dignity. Have everything stripped from you. Laying in a bed, having people move you, clean you, feed you, brush your teeth. And then have them tell you you could die, you're on death's door. Have doctors tell you, we didn't think you were going to make it. And then turn around and do what I've done. And I think that's why, I'm more than tough enough. WWE has always been a big part of my life since I was a kid. Always watched it. Every Monday, every Thursday, every pay-per-view, everything, I still do it. I think it'd be awesome, coming from where I came from, being sick, coming back, it'd just be one more thing to add to the list. So, that's my story. That's why, you know, I believe I'm tough enough. Um, you know, I wouldn't wish what I went through on my worst enemy. Um, but at the same time, you know, I found out how tough I was. I found out um, what I had in me, and you know, I amazed myself, you know, a little. It's really shocking to me that I was able to do that. So, um, yeah, I mean, that's it. That's my video. Hope you guys enjoyed my story. Hope to hear from you.